Hi everybody, my name is Cassidy. I'm one of the co-founders here at Quivers and Arrows, and I am going to teach you today how to sling your baby. So what I do is I start with my sling first, and I'll take my rings just around my back, throw that fabric around, and I like to put my rings on my right shoulder. I like to put them on my right because I'm left-handed, and it just frees up my left hand, makes it easier for me. But really, it doesn't matter. It's actually up to you, whichever side you feel most comfortable slinging on. After I kind of set it up this way, what I do is I just make sure that it's not turned or twisted, and I just fold this fabric up really easy, and I pull it through both of the rings. Once I've pulled it through both of the rings, I try to make sure that it's a little bit even here, and then I'll take it again, and then I'll pull it through that bottom ring to pull it tight. So just go ahead and take it right through here, pull it through the bottom. Once you've done that, go ahead and follow where the top of the sling is up here and find where that is over the rings. So I push through like this and grab all of the fabric, and I open it up just to make sure that it's not overlapping itself or getting itself twisted. If you can see, it's all open like this. This makes it easier for adjusting later without making sure that you, just to make sure that you're not overlapped, and it helps to make it easier for you to tighten it. So after that, I just pull this tight here, and we're all flat there. So I'll move this up like this. Now I just make sure that there's enough room for my baby to kind of sit in here, and I actually keep this bottom part a little bit looser than you think. That way I can pull the fabric up underneath her little bottom, make sure there's enough fabric there, and I can always tighten it later if I need to. So now you're all set for your baby. So just go ahead and grab your baby. This is Nora. She's almost 8 months, and she's just about 15 pounds. So I just take her and I move her a little bit over my shoulder like this, and I grab her legs and I put them through the sling like this. So once she's in, I just slide her down, and I sit her little bottom there at the bottom there. I actually take this fabric here, if you can see it here, and I pull this up underneath her. And that way, she's nice and secure, and then I can even come up here and just make sure that it's pulled up. I like to pull it up around to like where her belly button is to make sure she's nice and secure. And then if you're looking head on this way, you can see that her little bottom is actually lower than her knees, which means that the weight is sitting in her butt and not in her legs, which is good. So once you're here, I like to take, if you can see there's a little bit of extra fabric, so I pull this up this way and I pull it towards these rings, and then I tighten it here and just pull it a little bit tight, make sure that it's tight all around her body and she's nice and comfy. And then in order to distribute the weight better, you can always pull this over your shoulder, and this will just make sure that all the weight is distributed well, and you're all good. So you just make sure that their little bottom is lower than their knees, that your rings are all set right here. You can cap this over your shoulder, and that she's all nice and comfy. All right. Thank you guys. Let us know if you have any questions. We're excited to see you soon.